Hello, hi, welcome to College Dunya. मैं हूं निधि, your study abroad guide. I know how grilling the entire process of studying abroad can be, right from choosing the course to the college and the expenses. So to help you out with all this, we make informative videos on many leading colleges and universities across the globe. Just in case आपने वो videos अभी तक नहीं देखे हैं, do check them out and also subscribe to our channel so that कोई भी study abroad related information आप कभी भी मिस ना करें. हमारे पास दो बहुत ही कमाल के ऑफर्स हैं, वीजा गारंटी पैकेज एंड ऑफर लेटर गारंटी पैकेज, तो उनको भी चेक जरूर कीजिएगा. हाय एंड वेलकम कॉलेज दुनिया में. आज हम बात करने वाले हैं यूके की लैंकेस्टर यूनिवर्सिटी की, जिसको हम जानेंगे कि क्या प्रोस्पेक्ट्स हैं, किस तरह से आप अगर वहां पढ़ना चाहते हैं आपके क्या फायदे होने वाले हैं. ये लैंकाशायर में बेस्ड एक पब्लिक रिसर्च यूनिवर्सिटी है और इन डेप्थ नॉलेज एक्चुअली आज हम एक ऐसे इंसान से लेने वाले हैं जो आप ही की तरह aspiring to study abroad से actually study abroad कर रही हैं. Yashasvi Chaudhary is with us today and Yashasvi is pursuing her M.Sc Business Analytics from Lancaster University. So Yashasvi, firstly, welcome to College Dunya.
Thank you.
And before I move ahead, I want to know, tell me something about yourself. कहाँ से हो, इसके पहले what have you done, etc.
Okay, so I am from Meerut.
Mm-hmm.
It's a place near Delhi. And before coming to here, I was working as a big data analyst for 4 years in a company called Teles International, which was in Noida.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that was like basically my first job straight away after my bachelor's. And I did my bachelor's in computer science from Sharda University. So, that's the brief history of where I come from here.
Okay, and now you are here sitting in UK, Lancashire. So now I want to know, we'll go step by step because what you have gone through and how you have actually gotten yourself into this university is going to help a lot of students who will also go through the similar process.
Yeah.
So sabse pehle I want to know, when did you decide that you want to pursue your higher studies from outside India?
So it was actually in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
So when I joined my company back in 2017, I always knew that I would be like going for my master's. Like it was always in the cards. You just don't know when it's gonna happen, right? So in 2019, I was like, finally, yeah, let's just, because when you start working, you get into a comfort zone, I feel, and then those goals that you made, they just shift away a bit. So in 2019, I was like, no, finally, let's just see what's the process and when can I go. Luckily, when I started looking into it, I was just in time so that I can go into 2020 intake. So I started my process in September of 2019.
Okay.
And I was supposed to go in 2020, but then COVID happened. I got my admission, everything. I paid my fees, and then the university was very nice, and I was like, they were very gracious, and they refunded my amount because of the COVID thing, the whole finances. They were like, it's okay, you can just let us know when you want to come again. And so that's like, so my process, it took me 2 years to finally come here because of the whole COVID thing happened.
Okay, so were you pre-decided on that you want to do it in UK or you were open to other options as well?
Yeah, so initially I started with Ireland because at the time when I was applying, the UK job market for students was not that welcoming or open, I would say, because earlier students, they only had 4 months after their post-graduation to look for a job or just come back to India.
Mm-hmm.
And Ireland was offering this 1 year student and 2 years post-study visa kind of thing in Ireland. So that's why I was more inclined to Ireland. But by the time like COVID and everything happened, I was like fortunate enough because UK then offered the similar thing, and I feel UK being a big country and like they have really well established company and market for analytics, so that's why I shifted from Ireland to UK, and so I got an offer from Ireland as well, but then I chose this Lancaster University.
Okay, so tell me a little about the university. How big is the campus, or how many campuses are there?
So the campus it's a very big campus. Literally, you don't have to go anywhere like outside the university. You can get everything there and then only. The university has its own market areas. You can get any kind of food, like they have different restaurants, they have a huge library, you can get your groceries there. So like when you're in the university, if you want to go for a leisure walk, you can just walk around there only. And it's like the campus is really, really, really beautiful. Like in between classes, you feel like wandering around. And honestly, it took me a year basically to explore all the places inside the campus. Like it's really huge and big. Yeah.
Okay, so how many intakes are there? Like you went for the September intake.
Yeah.
So how many intakes are there, and which according to you should be the best for a student?
So in my university, there was this September intake only for our course. We didn't have any January intake, and in fact, if there was a January intake, I would have preferred September because it gives you a lot of time, and during September only, a lot of graduate roles are opening in the market.
Okay.
So if you come here on time, then you get to apply early and more. You have more options because in January, the graduate roles are basically almost closing at that time.
Okay.
So if you wanna have a job in a graduate role by the time you graduate, it's important that you come in September intake.
Okay. So I think that's good piece of information also. I really like the fact that you said, once you're inside the campus, तो बाहर जाने की जरूरत नहीं है because whatever your need is, whether it is grocery, whether it is even a stroll, you want to have a leisure stroll, you all get it there. But getting to the university, getting admission का भी एक process है. So let's get to that part now. How tedious is this whole admission process, and what are the basic mandatory documents required?
So the process, it varies from university to university, but there is this general, you can generalize it, like you need to give a IELTS examination for your English score, like English proficiency, and you need letter of recommendations. Either it could be from your previous employer, some professor, like it depends. And you need to have a good statement of purpose, I would say. Like your good marks cannot guarantee you like admission यहाँ पे, because it's really important for the admission panel to know your story basically, like why, like I shorten it up like ऐसे कि तुम्हारी लाइफ के वो क्या मोमेंट्स है जो तुमको यहाँ तक लेकर आए हैं. That's your statement of purpose basically. So
okay.
It needs to be appealing. So your grades are just a part of it, but it's not like Indian education system that it will decide your admission. It could be that a person जिसका grade आपसे कम था, but उसका journey and the way he presented himself was better than you, उसको admission मिल जाए, आपको नहीं मिले. So these three things are very main: your letter of recommendation and your statement of purpose, and getting all your transcripts in line. And you need to also in some university they ask you for your resume as well, like they want to know your background in that thing.
Okay. I think this is again very informative. के जो statement of purpose a lot of time, because obviously you said it very rightly, from Indian mentality we think we've got good marks so it is guaranteed, but as Yashasvi is saying, admission is not guaranteed only because of good marks. You also need to show the intent or purpose because of why you are wanting to get admission.
It's not like that's a university I want to come. They wanted to know you as a person, that why you're interested in this particular course, like this technology, because there are many others. So it's important, and students they think that we can copy the material, but I don't think so that it works. Like it needs to be your original material.
Correct. And you know what, the admission council is so smart that if you've plagiarized anything in any way, they will catch it.
They will for sure. Like it's like you can't fake it, and they'll like, when I was writing my SOP, like it gets a tricky in initial phase, because honestly you don't know why. Like this why is something that you really need to dig in. So while writing, you'll be having many drafts and you'll be scrapping off, and then eventually when you'll be reading, you'll be like, oh, that's why. So that's how it shapes up, like, and it's important.
Definitely. Okay, so we've spoken about the admission process, of course, the necessary documents that are required, and one thing that she rightly said, you should start thinking on the reason that you will fill in your SOP. Let's also talk about budget and finances. So pehle to what is your fee structure?
So we have like you can pay it in 2 semesters, like you can pay it half and half, like once in the starting of first semester, that's before coming to UK, and the other one you can pay in December January time.
Okay, so अगर तुम्हारे कोर्स की बात करें, so how much is the total fee?
So it's 25 lakhs approximately, and but there are various scholarships that university provides, and some students they get like literally up to 5-6 lakh scholarships. So you can just always look out for these scholarships, because it's like apply early and just don't miss out, because there are departmental scholarships, there are like management school scholarships, so that really helps. And they're like very helpful in that way. I would say the university, they provide you enough support, enough plan for the fee structure that you can just easily give.
So Yashasvi, every university or college, they have their own website as well. So is this information regarding the scholarship mentioned there?
Yeah, it's there. There's this one that I remember, it's Robinson Scholarship, I guess. Like everything is there. Plus, the admission department it's really helpful. One of the reasons that I chose Lancaster was because of their very active responses. Like, you have any query, you email them and they'll just help you with it. They'll be like fully welcoming, helping, and you just feel okay, yeah, this is where I'm going, and like people they'll help me. So okay. You can anytime ask anything. Like,
so scholarships are available. The information is there on the website. Another thing is that you can also give the fee in part payments.
Yeah. So in two payments you can give it before coming, and then the second one is just before your next semester starts.
Okay, all right. So this 25 lakhs that you told me is just the tuition fees. That does not include your other miscellaneous accommodation and all other charges. Okay, so let's get to this important part now. Tell me about the accommodation in campus, hostels, off campus. क्या है? कितनी facilities हैं?
So the university has in-campus accommodation, and that's like a lot of space in there as well. You have single rooms, you have sharing. They even provide family apartments. Like if someone is coming with their family, their kids, so they have another accommodation for them as well. And the charges, they vary from I would say in a range from 5 to 7 lakh per year.
This is just the stay.
Just the stay. And I was staying outside the campus. I was not in the campus accommodation. So I paid 5.5 lakhs for my annual stay there. And the rooms you get attached washroom and stuff, and like there's a shared kitchen. Like you get every amenity there. So it's like it's the basic charge, I would say. It's not like that much.
But रहना हो गया, खाना हो गया, but other miscellaneous charges भी है ना, तो उसको मिला के अगर roughly कितना ballpark
उसको मिला के अगर हम करेंगे, so it'll be like Lancaster is not that expensive place. So आपका monthly आराम से I would say 40,000 something में you can manage अपने extra खर्चे, like 400 pounds I would say you can manage extra per month. Okay. And there are like if student they find it hard, so there are like many part-time opportunities as well उस चीज के लिए manage करने के लिए. And the good part in Lancaster University is कि यूनिवर्सिटी का अपना एक एम्प्लॉयमेंट एंड रिक्रूटमेंट सर्विसेज का पोर्टल है जहाँ पे स्टूडेंट्स कैन अप्लाई फॉर पार्ट टाइम अपॉर्चुनिटीज विद इन द यूनिवर्सिटीज. लाइक यू डोंट इवन हैव टू गो आउटसाइड द कैंपस फॉर वर्क.
Okay, I think I was moving on to this next question, क्योंकि ये भी एक बड़ा important aspect होता है, स्पेशली इंडिया से जब आ रहे होते हैं ना स्टूडेंट्स, तो दे फील कि थोड़ा पार्ट टाइम कर लें तो अपना ट्यूशन ही का खर्चा निकाल लें तो उतना प्रेशर नहीं होगा. तो यू सेइंग पार्ट टाइम फैसिलिटीज हैं, आल्सो इन कैंपस भी जॉब्स के इस तरह के हैं,
इन कैंपस भी हैं. Yeah, so we have this you can get internships in your own department as well. Like the role you're studying for, there are like internship opportunities for there, like on that portal only. And you have catering services. The university has so many restaurants and bars, so you can have like, so I think there are many options. You could just look for them.
Correct.
I don't think any of my friends who were searching for a part-time didn't get one. Like every one of them got it.
लेकिन Yashasvi, is there a limitation as to how many number of hours in a week can you work?
Yeah, it's 20 hours per week, but I would suggest keep it 15, 16 hours because you have a lot of assignments, a lot of work, and it
Uh,
gets really busy. So it's difficult to manage if you just overwork yourself.
and what is the basic, the pay that anybody gets 1 hour?
So it's £9.50 per hour,
Okay.
or it depends. It's a very minimum wage. If you get into an internship kind of role, some technical internship you get into, so it could be up to £12 per hour, £13 per hour. It totally
Okay.
depends, but the minimum you'll get is sudden.
Okay. Okay. Let's talk about MSc in business analytics. क्या है ये course? मतलब what will doing this course help you in your future prospects? So tell me about that.
So this course is basically designed for if you have a passion for data, if you have a passion for understanding how things are working and what kind of insight I can get from this data structure. Like, so we get a lot of details in our day-to-day life, and for us, it doesn't make any sense like to analyze. Oh, we have a customer detail. What does it tell us about that person? So you get to understand these basic things, and the course is very well structured. You get to know different type of data analysis process, like there is descriptive, predictive, and they teach you like they have a Python coding subject as well. And so in my course, like yesterday only some friends we were talking that what do you feel about the course. So we just started, first we complained that we don't have any tool. They didn't taught us any tool to use. But then when you think about it later, like we all came to a conclusion. No, they taught us the very core, the basics of everything, because the tool can change, but those basics they cannot, right?
Okay.
So and the teachers, they are very supportive, and the course is very well structured because I didn't know a lot of stuff, but now I have a very good understanding of the subject.
So how is the faculty and also जो student teacher ratio है वो कैसा है?
So the faculty is very supportive, and there are like really pro in their field, I would say. That was another reason, because when you look for a university, you basically search the faculty,
Correct.
what kind of teachers you're gonna be studying from. So the faculty is very good, because they don't teach you like oh, you must be knowing all that stuff. If you don't, they're always open for questions. You can anytime just go into their cabin and ask questions. And the faculty to student ratio is also like it's somewhere in between. It's good, like.
Okay. अच्छा, अब थोड़ा ना fun part में आते हैं, because you're going there to study, but थोड़ा सा you need some relief also कि थोड़ा कुछ activities हो. So in respect to that, एक तो extracurricular activities के क्या prospects हैं in the university, and also you have Indian students studying with you?
Yes, the university, they have various sports departments, many clubs you can join when you just come. So there's this welcoming week when you come to the university, and various clubs they give you their introduction, and we have a club for basketball, football, rowing club, a club for Harry Potter fans. So like it just we have an Indian society as well, who organize various programs on like throughout the year, festivals, football matches between different universities, Indian societies. So it's like you have a lot of stuff to do in the campus. We have table tennis society. It's like you name it and you have it. We have a swimming, like we have a full sports center. You have swimming, you can do climbing stuff. So like they keep you busy in extracurriculars as well.
Okay. So वैसे तो you told me कि campus के अंदर ही there's everything that you need, all your basic needs to, even as you said, curriculars and sports, etc. But let's say if we talk about Lancashire as a city, as a place, so how is that? How lively is it? So what is the kind of the whole atmosphere?
So it's a very sweet, quiet, nice place, I would say. Like it's not as busy as London is. It's a very quiet people. You get to see a lot of students in the city as well.
Okay.
It's and a lot of people from the older community are there, and you feel very safe in Lancaster. You can roam around late at night also, like there's no issue. There are buses running from the campus to the city every 10-15 minutes. So you can just, like, people, they go out late and night as well, and the university has night bus service for the students coming back to campus. So it's like, it's a very safe, lively place. You have different pubs, cafes, restaurants, all the major grocery stores are there in the camp, like outside the campus as well.
Okay. And so पहली बार जैसे ना इंडिया से अगर कोई स्टूडेंट आया and let's say it's their first opportunity to ever be outside of their comfort zone, how welcoming is the place in terms of international students?
It's actually very good. In our university, there is this buddy program as well that you can enroll yourself, and you get, like, you are assigned a buddy, and that buddy would be like, he would help you, he or she would help you in your initial month. If you have any question, it's just, you have a buddy, you know, he'll be helping you, guiding you, and the student union, they're like really helpful. You can just go to them any kind of query, and the support is always there. Like, so I was enrolled in the buddy program, and I had a buddy, and he really helped me in my initial days. There were like events for us students so that we could, you know, connect and make new friends. So they have those support, because they know students are coming from their home, and you can feel a bit lonely at times. So they have some events for us.
This is very interesting actually, and I think anybody who's interested into applying to this university do also enroll for the buddy program, because at least थोड़ा smoothen up आपका जो पूरा transition है उसको easy बना देता है, swift बना देता है. So that's good piece of advice, Yashasvi. Acha, apart from your course, like, you know, the business analytics, which I'm sure is par excellence, you have any idea of any other courses, any other programs that are good over there?
Yeah, so the finance program is very nice, and there's this masters in management, masters in finance, international business. So like the management school offers a lot of these programs, and there are like very, very nice, because I have friends from finance, and it's like, it's a very fast-paced course, I would say, because you get to do a lot of assignments. It's not just a bookish kind of thing in any course. So you get that practical knowledge while you are studying.
Okay. And once the course is over, obviously everybody thinks of making money, right? In terms of placements. So placement ka scene kaisa hai?
So university has a very good careers department, and a very broad alumni network, and throughout our studies we can book appointments careers department में, and वो फिर हम लोग को हमारा resume proper अच्छे से बनवाना, and just to inform us that, you know, this kind of opportunity is coming. We have a careers email coming every day around 10-11 in the morning, and there are like all the openings in any company. They just send us to that, so you can just apply. It's not like India, we don't have campus placements here, but we have information. They tell us every opportunity that is coming in our way, and you can apply for it. You can ask for any support. You know, you can prepare for interviews with the careers department. They help you prepare for that as well. So they have that sort of support, but they don't just, you know, give you that on plate, just like we had it.
They will not spoon feed you, but they will push you into choosing a better career.
You have an open chance to connect with them. So I would say make the most of it, because if you engage with the careers department throughout, like it really helps you, because you understand, because you don't know what the UK job market is like, what pattern is following, and these people, they know it, they can help you, they are connected very well with the industry.
Acha, jate Yashasvi, what is the one piece or maybe couple of things that you would want to suggest or advise ke kaun si galtiyan na kare, and things to look out for when anybody is pursuing to study here?
So the mistake is, I guess when we plan about coming here, we only plan about बस वहीं तक planning है कि एक बार पहुंच जाए.
हाँ.
Plan की पहुंचने के बाद क्या करना है? That's very important, because आपको अपने comfort zone से बाहर निकलना होगा. You need to push yourself. You can't be like, you know, I only have these 2 people I'm gonna talk to, I'm gonna go with them. No, you're getting a very well exposure. Make the most of it. You know, meet people, interact with different cultures, and get to know them, and just keep up with your studies as well. because you can't study it one night before, like, so you need to just like study something daily. That would help.
Correct.
Yeah, and
Correct.
just have fun. It's a fun time.
Yes, so I think, this entire conversation that we've had with Yashasvi, it just sums up that this is one place जहाँ पर आपको सारी facilities मिलने वाली हैं. पढ़ाई तो of course अच्छी है ही, साथ ही आप पार्ट टाइम जॉब करना चाहते हैं, वो facility आपको ऑफ कैंपस इन कैंपस मिलती है. इसके अलावा स्पोर्ट्स हैं, एक्टिविटीज हैं, इंडियन कम्युनिटी है, बडी सिस्टम है, ये सब कुछ है. सो आई थिंक इफ यू आर लुकिंग टू स्टडी अब्रॉड and you should consider this university, Lancaster University. Of course, website जरूर आप check कीजिए, because we've spoken about the course Yashasvi is doing, but you also have to see कि जो आप pursue करना चाहते हैं वो वहाँ पे है या नहीं है. So Yashasvi, thank you so much. You've been such a great help, and I really believe कि अगर कोई pursue करना चाहता है Lancaster University, they will actually take tips from whatever we've discussed today. So wishing you all the luck in your course and your study, and of course उसके बाद क्या करना है वाली journey में.
Yeah. Yes,
so thank you so much for joining us, and ऐसे ही और इन्फॉर्मेशन हम आपको देते रहेंगे. बहुत सारे वीडियोस हम बनाते हैं स्टडी अब्रॉड पे, कौन कौन सी यूनिवर्सिटीज हैं. ऑफ कोर्स स्ट्रेट फ्रॉम द हॉर्सेस मार्क भी आपको इन्फॉर्मेशन देते हैं. Do check out our videos and subscribe to College Dunia. I will see you in another video with another informative either college or interview. So subscribe and like. Thank you.